Welcome to this workshop. All you'll need is somewhere to go for a walk, some scissors or secateurs, some string or yarn, and a notebook and pen, perhaps some loose paper if you like. All you need to take with you on your walk are the scissors or something to cut plants with, perhaps a small bag as well to gather objects, although if you like you can take everything and do this whole workshop outside. So let's get started with a walk. You choose how long or short. What we want is to gather natural objects as we go, or maybe man-made ones too. We're aiming to do this walk alone, but do take someone with you if you need to for assistance or company. You can also imagine you're walking with yourself, how it feels to be alone but in your own company. As you walk, try to become present, tuning into how your feet feel on the ground, the micro components of each step as you walk the earth. You might like to take your shoes off also if it's safe to do so, and really feel how the ground, what it's like on your feet, maybe standing still for a few moments. And begin to look for objects that you can gather. These might be things that you pick, plants, or things you find lying on the ground. I'm in a very rural environment, so I'm focusing on plants, actually, and gathering things I can find. You might find things lying on the ground, discarded objects. Please make sure they're safe to pick up. You can wear gloves if you like, or take a bag to keep things safe in. And only take natural objects from places where there are lots of that thing, observing its habitat and saying thank you for your objects. You could work inside or outside for this next part. We're going to sort through our objects and start to find a small selection that we think work well together. We're making a bundle of objects we like, and this might include man-made things that we found or things we've got lying around the house, and they can be temporary or permanent. So if you want to use something sentimental, you could pop that in as well. So a little bit like floristry, we're going to make a small arrangement of what we've collected, tying together sticks, flowers, plants, other things you might have found, either clippings you've taken from the hedgerows from outside or things you might have found lying on the ground. I'm going to bind this lock plate on here using some string to complete my bundle and then tie it securely at the back. When you've finished making your bundle, take some time to have a look at it, see how it feels, observing how all these objects you found individually have been brought together into something new. We're going to do some creative writing now. So in your notebook or on your piece of paper, make a few notes about each object. These can be observational or things you know or guess about your object. They could also be feelings or emotions about your object, any kind of significance they have to you. Just making brief notes and not thinking about it too much. And these notes we're going to label alone and then make some notes about together. So what does your bundle signify now you've brought all your objects together? We're just free writing here, so just writing automatically, really not thinking too much about what you're going to write, just the first things that come into your head, whether they're factual, observational or emotional. Try to keep writing for at least 5 minutes. Now on a separate piece of paper, see if you can craft a bit of a poem from the things you've written, picking out your favourite lines and writing them down. And as you write the lines, you might choose to elaborate or extend some of them. You might come up with some new ideas. And we're just playing around here, so don't put too much pressure on yourself to write a finished poem. We're just trying to thread together our experiences and our responses to our bundle. And what you'll end up with hopefully is a piece of writing, creative writing that you've done, and an object that you've created, which you can keep as art, give as a gift, or dismantle and give back to nature.